Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So I apologise if this video is a bit all over the place because I'm having a really hard time dealing with my thoughts right now on this topic. There's so many of them, and I'm having new realizations about myself every single day, and I want to be I've decided to have some boundaries about what I share online, and I think that's really going to help me a lot to keep myself from feeling judged, if that makes sense, or I've just heard it's really important, so I decided to take down a video I made previously explaining all the things that I suffer with because they are quite personal to me. And yeah, so that's where I am, and I was like, I'm not going to fidget in this video because I've made it about 3 times now and I keep fidgeting and I'm watching it back and I'm like, so I'm gonna try not to fidget, but I feel quite distressed right now, and it's quite windy and that's kind of distressing me a little bit as well. So I'm gonna try and keep this short. I believe that I have autism. I have thought this for about a month because I have been in this place where I was still feeling like a lot of things that I had may have been due to ADHD but should have been fixed by now, I guess, and I've just become more and more aware of that over time, and I've realised that those things, like me being so involved in something, so obsessed with a certain interest, for example, that it's more important to me than anything else, and there's just a whole range of stuff, like especially socially communicating with people, and a lot of the behaviours that I have, the habits that I have, being extremely sensitive. So I just thought I was a highly sensitive person, but I've realised that it is way more than that. And I basically watched a video of this girl saying that she thought she was autistic, and I'm not quite sure what made me click on it, but I'd been hearing a bit about autism recently. I watched the program Atypical as well, and there's a few reasons why I thought, like, I'll just watch this video, and I did. And she talked about masking, and to me that was huge because it made me realise that a lot of the behaviours, I thought I was like good with people, and this questionnaire that I had done with my psychiatrist was pretty much telling me that, well, I pretty much filled it out saying that I'm not autistic, that I was really good with people and all this stuff. And then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm not actually that good with people, but people seem to think I am, or I don't know. And I just realised that I just was very unaware of who I was as a person, and I felt very different to other people. I felt very confused this past month since I've watched this video, and then from then on, so basically masking is like covering up and hiding yourself and hiding your traits around other people. And it can be extremely draining, and it's why I don't want to be around people most of the time, to be honest, because I feel like I can't be myself around them. Yet with my friends and with my partner, I feel like I can super be myself, and like stay with my sister, so I don't feel drained from those situations. And I never understood why that was, why I could be around certain people and not other people. And a whole bunch of things I've learned about masking and about just autism in general, specifically mild autism, or some people call it high functioning, some people call it minimal support needs autism, or what used to be called Asperger's. So I've been every single day looking at videos, listening to audiobooks, reading, and the best way I've found out information about autism is through YouTube, through people sharing their stories. So here I am again, sharing my story of this new layer of the onion that's been peeled, and I feel like this is the final one. This is the one. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life, and this is just it. Like, this is my raw, authentic self that I have finally found, and it's very overwhelming for me. And there's so much that I want to share, but I realise that it's really important for me not to share every little detail, and to keep things personal, for my own protection and my own well-being, basically, because some things are really personal to me, and I struggle to tell people anything about how I'm feeling in real life anyway. I have struggled to understand my own feelings. Like, normally other people tell me how I'm feeling before I know, so yeah, I think it's important to have those boundaries, so that's what I'm doing. I've created for myself, and still learning so much, still having realizations every single day about myself. It's incredible, but at the same time it's been like I've been going through an identity crisis, so there's ups and down moments, and for sure I know that I have slowly become to accept it more and more. And so it's just going to go up from here, and I'm going to find more ways to help my life rather than just like ways that I've managed to cope with things all this time. One thing that I absolutely love to do is listen to music, and like an obsessive amount, I guess, and obsessions, and like having these interests that you're really, really interested in something, like you'd rather, you know, not go out at all and just absorb yourself, in like your interest rather than do anything else. Especially like you can just like ignore people for days and days and days. Like I could go without seeing people for, I don't know, a long time. Like I can just I have a very small social like need, and I just thought I was just introverted, but actually it's a lot more than that. And so I've totally gone off on a tangent. So I'm just going to scrap that, what I was saying. And basically on Thursday the 16th of January I'm going to see my psychiatrist, who I saw for ADHD. So I messaged the secretary for the psychiatrist and I said, is there any chance that I can come and get and see the doctor again, because I think I might be autistic, even though we like ruled it out before. I think I actually am, and it's a lot different in like women and girls and things. I have a hard time talking sometimes, but that's okay. So yeah, and she said yes, but you're not gonna be able to see him till January the 16th, and I was like, that's totally fine, because I know on the NHS some people wait years and years to see a psychiatrist or psychologist about getting diagnosed. So I was just like, okay, that's totally fine. And it's on Thursday, it's now Monday, and the date is approaching, and I'm feeling quite nervous but excited at the same time. I mean, I know I have many autistic traits. I don't know if I have enough to be diagnosed, so I need to see a professional for that, obviously. So that's why it's really important for me to get diagnosed properly, even if it's going to cost quite a bit of money. So my partner's coming with me. He's got the day off work, which is really nice of him, and I just want to record the whole journey. So probably the day after my appointment I'll probably just talk through what went on through that, and I found it really beneficial to other people as well as myself to see that journey, and seeing as I've taken a lot from other people's YouTube videos, I really want to record a little series on this as well, to help other people along their way on their journeys. And I know I've just never related with people so much in my entire life, which is amazing, truly amazing. So I'm really awkward at ending videos, but I guess I'll probably have another video uploaded on Friday. We'll see. And just thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being patient with me, because sometimes I find it really hard to just sit down and talk to a camera, but I also really love it at the same time. Very strange. So yeah, I'll see you then.